Jerusalem Talmud Yomi, Tractate Orlah, Chapter 2, Mishnah 8. Seor shilatruma v'shil klei hakerem shenaflu letoch isa. Sourdough of heave, of truma, and vineyard climb, which fell into dough, and either one of them is enough to make it sour, but they combined and made sour, it is forbidden to lay people, but permitted for Kohanim. Rabbi Shimon says it is permitted for lay people and Kohanim. If spices of heave and vineyard climb fell into a pot, and neither one of them is enough to spice it, but they combined and spice it, it is forbidden for lay people, but permitted for Kohanim. Rabbi Shimon permits for lay people and Kohanim. Halacha. If sourdough of truma and sabbatical produce fell into dough, and neither one of them is enough to make it sour, but they combine and make sour, it is forbidden for lay people, but permitted for Kohanim. Rabbi Shimon permits to lay people and Kohanim. If either one of them is enough to make it sour, and they combined and made sour, it is forbidden for lay people and Kohanim. Rabbi Elazar ben Rabbi Shimon permits to lay people. Rabbi Abahu said, Rabbi Yochanan asked, what is the difference between truma with regard to lay people and sabbatical produce with regard to Kohanim? Truma for lay people is forbidden. Is sabbatical produce for Kohanim permitted? Rabbi Yochanan came back and said, explain it, that truma sourdough fell in first, sabbatical produce did only spoil. Rabbi Elazar ben Rabbi Shimon follows his father's argument. What is his father's argument? Just as Rabbi Shimon said anything which spoils the taste is permitted, so Rabbi Elazar ben Rabbi Shimon said anything which spoils the taste is permitted. Rabbi Abba Mari said, what is his father's argument? Just as Rabbi Shimon said, all aftergrowth is permitted, so Rabbi Elazar ben Rabbi Shimon said all aftergrowth is permitted. But Rabbi Shimon said that only about aftergrowth of vegetables. And did he say that for aftergrowth of grains? He established that aftergrowth of vegetables and aftergrowth of grains are the same. The rabbis of Caesarea said, in one respect, he follows his father's argument. In one, the argument of the sages. His father's argument that anything which spoils the taste is permitted. The argument of the sages that different names combine.